All right, let's move on to the Tampa Bay Rays. What moves did they make this offseason?
The Rays made quite a few moves this offseason. Zach Eflin, pitcher, needed that to get done, and Daniel Robertson. Zach Eflin became their largest free agent contract in history, which I don't know if that says more about Zach Eflin or about the Tampa Bay Rays, because it wasn't that big of a contract. But alas, he is now with the Rays, and he's going to be an important part of that rotation that should be pretty good. Daniel Robertson, and then losses, Kevin Kiermaier, G-Man Choi, Mike Zunino, David Peralta, Ryan Yarbrough, Corey Kluber, Nick Anderson.
That's a lot of people.
So I really have a lot of question marks with this Rays team. And every time I end up with question marks from the Tampa Bay Rays, they end up answering them and making you look like fools.
They always seem to figure it out somehow.
Yeah, they're going to have a guy come up this year and, like, take the world by storm and have, like, a 1 ERA. And it's going to be insane. So a lot of turnover there.
Yeah, okay. Who's your hitter to watch for Tampa Bay?
It's Randy Arozarena. Look, we saw him in the World Baseball Classic. In pool play, the guy hit 500. This guy, when the lights are the brightest, he shines.
Yeah.
And we've seen it in the playoffs. Took the world by storm in that playoff where he had arguably one of the greatest postseasons of all time. We saw it in the WBC. This guy's a star. What's he going to do in the regular season? He's almost becoming a guy that we see he has all the talent in the world, but I would argue he's far more talented than 263 and 20 home runs, 89 RBIs, which we saw last year. I would argue he's more along the lines of he has the talent to be a 300 guy with 30-some homers. But is he the kind of guy that over the course of 162, he like needs that energy and that passion of like a WBC or the playoffs to bring out his best? I think, yeah. I'm hoping he finds a way to hone it all in for 162 because this guy's a star.
All right, moving to the mound. Who is your pitcher to watch for the Rays?
Shane McClanahan. If you'll remember, he was in the Cy Young, if not leading the Cy Young conversation in the American League for the majority of the year until the very end. Had a couple of starts where he wasn't great. But still, him and Dylan Cease are possibly winning the award if it wasn't for Justin winning with the Astros. McClanahan's nasty. A 2.54 ERA last year, 194 strikeouts and 166 innings pitched. I would like to see that number get up to about 200 or more innings pitched this year. And the strikeouts, if he's on that same ratio, in the 230 strikeout range. He has that capability.
Finally, breakout player to watch for the Rays.
Yeah, everybody knows this name. Wander Franco, and I feel like he came up as a top prospect in the game of baseball, going to be in that middle infielder, in the middle infield for the Rays, switch hitting, super fast, can hit for power. He kind of has every tool, and we have seen him be good in the major leagues. I don't think Wander Franco is a good baseball player. I think he is an elite baseball player. And I don't think 277 with 6 homers and 33 RBIs in 83 games is elite. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
I think Wander Franco this year breaks out and has one of the best years for a middle infielder in the game.
It's crazy because the Rays have all the pieces. You just went through and you named the big pitchers, named the big hitters, breakout players. They're in a tough division. This is a very balanced division. It's a super tough division. My argument would be like, do they have all the right players? Like, I legitimately don't know. But I will not, like, on paper, I would say no. This team won't compete with the top of the American League. But the Rays make everybody look like fools. Yeah, they always seem
when all
to
is
figure
said
it
and
out.
done. And I know the rotation will be good. McClanahan, who knows what's going to happen with Tyler Glass now, but the pitching will always be elite.
Yeah.
Will Randy be elite? That's a huge. Will he be an MVP type of player, or will he be a good outfielder? I think for this Rays lineup, that makes all the difference in the world. And you have a bunch of those guys. Wander, Randy, a lot of the guys in that lineup that have proven in big-time moments they can be some of the game's best, but over 162, can they be? I don't know.
Time will tell.
Thanks for watching. If you love flipping bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.